Test. One, two, three.
I don't know. I'm pretty heavy. You
I
sure
was
it's
gonna say,
picking
if
me
it's
up?
picking me up, it didn't buy me a drink first. So come on, let's go.
All right, now it's got me. There we go. My
Oh
settings.
no, if it's got you. Tell it to let you go.
No, my settings were all messed up. I had a couple meetings over the last week. So that happened. But hi everybody. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons, episode 53, which means we've been doing this campaign for about 13 months.
What?
Does not seem like it's been over a year.
Nope.
But hey, time flies when you're having fun, and we got a lot of that lined up. So we left off with the party doing a little schnickety schnick job with Taddy, trying to break into the Fishers Guild during their annual captain recognition ball, which is a masquerade ball. So the party's all dressed up and disguised, and 50 Shades of Pearl spent way too fucking long doing her makeup, and then way too long doing Odessa's makeup. And yeah, last week it was kind of get a lay of the lands, maybe talk to some people, see what's going on. And then Taddy decided to go in through a window. And he's tiny Taddy right now. So that's where we left off with Galen waiting to have a conversation with Prince Eldeth as Taddy went in through a window. And I think we had just gotten Taddy in through the window. So that would be the moment where Prince Eldeth finishes his conversation with the young elvish boy and turns around to you, Galen. Yes, dear? How can I help you?
Gal's gonna bow in a curtsy and say, "Good evening, Your Highness. I'm sorry to disrupt your conversation. I just wanted to be able to introduce myself and acknowledge the highest ranking member in the room."
He will step forward and gently take your hand, lifting it up for a kiss. Make another perception check for me as he does that.
Please. I've got so many questions.
Beautiful. So you've got a whisper coming. But he's always a pleasure to meet the good folk of Haven.
Oh, it is. It's such a wonderful place to live and thrive, isn't it?
I don't get down here much, but it can be somewhat enjoyable on occasion.
It can. Where have you hailed from recently?
Oh, I just live on the mainland. I'm sure you've seen my abode. It's the tall one on top of the mountain. And everybody around kind of chuckles a little bit.
Of course, how ignorant of me. I'm so sorry. So you don't actually come down here often then?
No, only for special occasions and important visits.
And this deems an important visit?
Well, I was invited, and the Fishers Guild does supply more food to the city than any other organization.
Oh, of course, it's important that they have an important job to do. Well, sir, I don't want to take up too much of your time, so I will let you go for this evening.
Well, I am just here to mingle, and you look like somebody I wouldn't mind mingling with. Would you care to accompany me for the evening? And he puts his arm out, bent at the elbow.
Oh.
Well, more like
Yeah,
arm
sure.
up, because you're significantly taller than a dwarf.
Oh, of course, Your Highness. Thank you so much. And I'll
Okay.
gently place my arm, like just barely at his elbow, because you know, the whole glamour thing.
Okay, so you're doing like the ginger, like.
Very delicate.
Okay.
The most delicate human you've ever seen.
He will gently rest his large dwarven hand upon yours, and then lead you off. Where was he going next? This way.
I don't speak Dwarvish yet. Oh, damn you, Otis. That's what Gal's gonna think.
Okay. So he's gonna bring you that way. There will be some random conversation with them folks. What's everybody else except for Taddy doing right now?
Pearl's still hiding in the crates.
Dun 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 dun.
I just broke in. I'm filing my nails. What?
Pearl's hiding in the bushes outside your work. I think it's all just trophies up here, right?
Yeah, that's what everybody up there is kind of doing. They're all just kind of walking around looking at trophies.
I mean, I don't know. Is there a specific trophy that's over here?
Insert generic epic catch trophy.
Cool.
I think I vaguely remember him saying, "Don't ask about the trophies," because he wasn't going to write them all out.
Mike, just let it happen.
Insert generic epic catch. With the exception of the big white whale that I mentioned last week, I'm not going through any trophy details otherwise.
Well, Otis would probably come over at this point and further. Damn it, too far. Go a little bit closer to that guy. And whatever trophy he's looking at, he'd probably do the whole like museum, like walk up next to him kind of thing. Kind of look at it.
Stand just awkwardly too close to him.
It's like, you know how like people strike up the conversations in museums, like, hey, that's quite the piece there. That'd be pretty much what he says. Maybe a little awkwardly
Also
close.
like stuffing fish.
Yeah, this human male, as you walk up and say that, goes, "Yes, it was a lot more intimidating when I speared it last year.
Oh,
Hardly seems
Well, that-
worth the 5 crew members I lost in its capture."
wow. That must be quite the story. You must be quite the hunter, fisherman, insert whatever generic title works.
You're definitely getting like a real like Victorian era snotty vibe from this guy. He's like standing with his fingertips in his shirt jacket. And he's not much of a story. They were peasants, expendable. In fact, I'm pretty sure the 5 that were lost were hired from the streets, just to fill the crew numbers, you know.
Oh, I meant more about the catch than I did the crew members.
No, well, this catch was nothing impressive. What I really wished I would have gotten is that damn whale.
Oh, I've heard a couple of people talk about the whale. What makes the whale so special?
Oh, it was an albino, and it was actually hunting us.
Us, as in you were on that hunt?
No, us as in the guild. This whale was hunting our ships, protecting its herd, I guess you would call them, of whales, but this one was albino, and it was massive. We dubbed him Dobie Mick.
Oh, that's so bad on so many terms. Well,
But no,
that
that's probably the most prestigious trophy there is here.
well, I would one would assume that if that is out of the way now, what is the guild set their sights on now?
Well, the guild has their sights set as they always are in providing food for the goodness of Haven. But if it's prestige you're after, these walls have yet to bear the trophy of a kraken.
What can you do say? I didn't know those were even around anymore.
Oh, there's a whole nest of them to the southeast. It's not a safe trip, though. Usually people sneak in for their eggs, but no one has yet to kill an adult kraken.
Touche. Touche. What would one hypothetically need, in your eyes, for such a catch like that?
More intestinal fortitude than you probably have, my friend. That and a really large ship. Or two.
Otis will let out a good chuckle and kind of give him that swift pat on the back. Like, you know what? You're probably right. You're probably right, but one can dream.
That one can. There is quite
Well,
a price on the kraken's head, though. If you were interested and have a ship, perhaps a little collaboration 50-50, split on the prize.
You'd have to give me more details. It sounds like if I did hypothetically have a ship, what is it that you would be putting forward to make this 50-50?
Well, I have my own ship, but last I checked, the trophy prize on the Kraken was 12,000 gold.
So
Not to mention
you're-
all the prestige that the guild can offer.
So, if I'm understanding this correctly, you're talking about joining two fleets to hunt down the Kraken.
You definitely need more than one ship to handle a Kraken. That's for certain. But the prestige is what I'm after. My name shall live on in the aeons.
Is that so? I don't seem to have caught your name just yet.
Oh, it's Darrington. Rodney Darrington.
Rodney Darrington has quite the daring name.
That's what I was going for.
Well, Mr. Darrington, I will have to speak to my cohorts, and
Above table, how much
See-
gold did I just say for the trophy on that?
it was 12 Gs.
Oh, then.
Okay. Just making a note so when it comes up 6 months from now.
Hey guys,
Well-
we're in the area. Why don't we try and make a quick 12,000 gold?
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Darrington, you will have to allow me to speak to my cohorts, seeing as this is quite the dangerous escapade. But I have a feeling that might pique some of their interest.
Oh, I'm in no rush to put my life at risk. Although I would love to attend the King's Gala as a celebration for the capture of such a beast.
So is that what you're in for? A
Well,
gala ticket?
the most prestigious are always rewarded with a fine gala dinner with His Majesty Highness of the High Tri. All the royal families are in attendance. It's one of the few moments that us commoners are allowed onto the mainland, let alone up the mountain itself.
Well, I must say, Mr. Darrington, you have totally piqued my interest. Where might I be able to find you should we choose to move forward with this business partnership?
I'm making shit up right now as we go. My ship, of course. The MS Darling.
MS Starling. Okay. And where might you be anchored?
Well, right now I'm anchored here in Haven, but we do our fishing trips regularly. You just have to catch us when we're in port. Check in with, I forgot her fucking name. The chick at the front. Reek?
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about. I forget the name, but I know who you're
Kier.
talking about.
Kier. You can check in with Kier. She would know my ship's whereabouts, whether or not we're in port or out and about.
I will do. Well, Mr. Darrington, I appreciate the wonderful conversation. I wish you a wonderful evening, and he'll put his hand out to shake his hand.
He does kind of like the prissy boy, like how a woman in Victorian era would shake hands thing. He does, yes, a pleasure.
Otis will return with a firm handshake and kind of nod his head and be on his way.
Okay. Pan.
Above table, was that a alive or dead? Did he say?
He didn't. You were discussing trophy captures, though. It would have.
So
been,
I would have.
It would.
yeah,
It would have been
would-
for the Well, the Fishers Guild brings back the whole carcass, or at least a processed carcass. The heads get kept as trophies. So,
Gotcha.
because the whole point of the guild is to feed the city, and then they collect trophies for prestige as they go. So
Gotcha.
it'd be a dead situation, but you harvest everything you can off of it.
Gotcha.
All right, what's Pan doing?
Okay. So Pan is talking to his new orc best friend.
Okay.
And right now, he is describing the events of when him and his brothers and sisters went on an adventure. And he's telling this like you would tell a child about a grand hero that has come to save the world. And, telling him about the goblins, then the wolves and the necromancers and everything. And basically kind of spells that all out. Now, what kind of tattoo do you think would fit me for that adventure?
He is just completely dumbfounded at your story, having never been allowed on land, let alone heard of the cities that you supposedly traveled to. He's very like, it's quite the tale. You should write some science fiction novels type vibe going on. He goes, I mean, a nice,
But Mom slapped my mouth. And...
a nice, maybe like a nice collage of you and your brothers and sisters running into that final fight. You know, like the fight's in the backdrop and you and your family are in the front type thing.
Oh my God.
And in true seafarer
You
fashion,
know a good tattooist.
it's got to be a belly piece.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to get a big old belly. Then I can slap it, and it'll look like we're running towards them.
There you go. Now you're on it.
You know a good tattooist?
I do mine myself. And as you now
Really?
look closer at his tattoos, you can tell they're a little rough. But he'll go on and be like, "Oh, well, there's tattooists just about everywhere. You just gotta find them. Pretty much anybody who's spent any time aboard a ship."
Pan's eyes get really huge. He bows before him. Please teach me, master.
Oh, you get yourself a needle, some ink. Most people
He
use
whips out a
like
notepad.
ash with just a
Write
little
it
bit of
down.
water, and you just poke yourself a lot, like thousands of times, and eventually the ink will stick to your skin and you'll be good.
Can I try something on you?
As long as you explain it before you do it.
Okay. Is there one of these awesome tattoos that you're particularly proud of?
You talking about like his tattoos?
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, they are all so badass, but is there one of these that, like, it's the type of story that you know people will be telling hundreds of years from now when they're talking about you?
Oh, I mean, my tattoos don't really tell much of a story. They're just important things, important aspects, like this one. And he's wearing like a Hawaiian tribal bottom thing, so it's kind of dress like, but it's obviously curtailed for a man. And there's this, and he like separates his little dress thing and shows his thigh, and you can see a big stick and poke tattoo of a ship. He goes, "This was the first ship I was ever aboard. You know, it doesn't really tell a story by itself. I have to tell it with the tattoo, but this is the ship that taught me how to be a seaman."
That is so awesome. What about a tattoo on your arm?
Well,
Because I'm gonna touch the spot, and no offense, I'm not into guy thighs.
fair enough. I mean, I like these ones here, and he points to, he's got like ring tattoos up his forearm, just a black ring that goes around his forearm, and he's got 15 or 16 of them. He goes, each one of these was a kill that I made before I became a captain. By kill, I mean for the guild, of course. Like, I got the
Right,
harpoon in
right.
there.
Okay, so above table, what I want to do, Jacob.
I realized it right after I said that last line. I got you. Is in this one over here, he points to his other forearm, and you can see like it's like four little stick figures basically. But in the background is a burning ship. He goes, some vampirates caught up to us here, and us four were the last survivors as we burned their ship down to the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, vampires are bad. Yeah, definitely bad.
I have yet to meet a good one, that's for sure.
They're there. I promise they are.
That I'll believe it when I see it.
So at first level, you've learned how to invest a spark of magic into mundane objects.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm wondering is, it has like I can make the object shed bright light in 5 foot and dim light for an additional 5.
Okay.
Could I do that to like one of his ring tattoos? Make it glow?
The tattoo, no, because it's not an object. It's just basically a discoloration of his skin. You could definitely do it to like one of the necklaces he has on, or one of the wristbands he's wearing, though.
So I couldn't like, because what I'm thinking here, so you know, is if I do my own tattoos of enchanting the ink so it glows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be a different scenario though, because you're doing it to the ink and then putting the ink in your body. Whereas at this point, the ink isn't separate from him. It's become him. And he's not an object, he's a creature.
Okay. Do any of his necklaces or bracelets or anything have a like a seashell or conch type thing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's definitely got at least one like that.
I'm going to touch that and make it emit a nonverbal sound of the waves, like the waves of the ocean.
Okay. That is something he would definitely be very, very appreciative of, having spent his life at sea and having to be away
So
from
this
it.
way, even when you're forced to walk on land, you can still bring the sea with you and have that peace.
I really appreciate that, little buddy.
You are so awesome, man. But I should probably go figure out where all my friends went to.
Oh, right on, little man. You have yourself a good rest of the masquerade.
And what was his name again?
Fuck if I remember. Let me see if I wrote it down.
Because it was somebody important. Because
I don't think I
Silk
gave his
said to
name.
make sure to make friends with him.
I don't think I gave a name for him. We're gonna call him Birgad. Birgad.
I'm gonna call him Salt Tusk.
That is a better name. We're gonna go with that. All right. Silt.
I'm just waiting for Tatty.
Okay. So then Tatty.
Oh yeah. Let me put the pillow away and the blanket. I'm ready. I'm ready. All right. Yeah. So I just came through the window, saw nobody. Let's see what's in the room according to what you got in there.
Few
sound about right?
bookshelves, 2 chimneys, table, and a desk. There's nobody else in here.
Great. Awesome. So let's start by floating.
Sorry. And there is a door right there.
Okay. Let's start by floating over to this table. Going to keep myself hovering a couple inches.
Okay.
Check the desk for logs.
Okay. Go ahead and perception or investigation, your choice. Okay. There are 5 drawers. All of them have locks on them. So it's like when you look at a dresser, there's like the one at your gut, and then there's 2 down each leg.
Okay. Well, I got lockpicks. Let's pop these open.
Okay. Which one do you want to do first?
You said there's 5?
Yeah, they're numbered 1 through 5.
Okay. Number 3. 20.
Oh, you and you're damn reliable. You said number 3, right?
Yep.
You open it up. There are a bunch of loose papers, ink, bottle, quill, and a pair of reading glasses.
Okay. Number 5. Shit.
Hold on.
Uh-huh.
My headset just shut off on me for some fucking reason.
I blame the wind. Really windy around here, guys.
All right. You said
All right.
number 5.
5. Yes,
Number
5.
5 has some like record books in it, and a bottle of some type of drink in it.
Like alcohol?
Like
Smells
it
like
would,
alcohol?
it would appear so.
Yeah, that'll
Odess.
go in the bag.
Odess, well, really everybody outside of the office, you will notice that the 2 guards that were standing at the base of the staircase have moved upstairs and are moving, not running, but moving quickly towards the office that Taddy is in.
Where exactly are they on the landing right now?
They just passed you.
Oh, okay, I see them now.
Before you do
I-
that, Brad, Taddy, what are you doing with any of the stuff in these drawers?
Nothing except for that bottle.
Okay.
That bottle I'll grab.
Okay.
Okay, and number...
You can
1,
add a
correct?
you can add a bottle of fire water
Alright.
to your inventory. Before you do the next one, Brad, you had something?
I would signal to Taddy via the earring. If I'm not mistaken, the earring is like telepathic, right?
Yeah. Trying to where are my notes here.
I'm trying to remember. I
Yeah,
guess I could pull up my inventory. look
You
at
and
it.
him have ear. Yeah, it's telepathic. I was looking for
Okay.
my notes to who's connected in what way because I think somebody got left out somewhere.
It was
Yeah,
Pam.
Pan and Pearl are the whispers, and then the other 4 of us have earrings.
That's right. Okay.
But I would signal to Taddy, like, "Hey, bro, might want to hide. We got some incoming hot."
Okay.
Quick question.
What's
Okay.
up?
Other than Silt, did anybody else realize? Well, and Otis too. Did anybody else knows that I'm outside hiding? Other than Otis and Silt,
They all know you're outside.
And
do they all know the reasons why, or only Silt?
No,
I mean,
actually,
I
nobody
know,
knows
'cause-
why.
I know because she told me.
Right, but other than you two, does anybody else know that I'm like MIA, but not because I want to, but because I'm hiding? Just a thought.
I don't think Taddy knows.
Yeah,
Got-
Teddy knows. I saw
Okay.
her on my way.
I
Up-
think Taddy specifically went to go.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
So then the
No, no,
only
no.
people that wouldn't know
Tat-
would be.
Taddy didn't specifically go after her. Taddy went to go up the building to sneak in the window. I just happened
Yeah,
to run
yeah.
into her on my way through.
And saw her hiding.
Yeah.
Hiding behind
But
the
does he know?
crates.
Did I ever? I forgot if I said why I was hiding, or if I just said like I acted like I just need to hide.
You had a brief moment with I think Odess
okay.
about why. And
No,
then
with
you left.
with Taddy.
Oh no. You
No,
didn't-
Taddy
no.
has no idea why you're outside.
Has no idea. Okay, okay. No, that's all. That I wanted to just know.
Other than Rotellum said leave and then you left.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, no, got it. Okay, so only Sil technically and Otis. No. Okay, okay. No, that's all.
Taddy.
Okay. Well, before I run out of time, number 1.
This one has a bunch of books in it.
Books. Okay. So, not logs.
Without taking time to inspect them, you don't know what they are. They are books.
Okay, well then I will inspect them.
Okay.
If there's a chance they're what I'm after.
You start looking through them. They are logbooks of sorts, comings and goings of ships, how much supplies they brought in, how much they were paid for their supplies, etc.
Okay, then I'll bag them and then shut the drawers that I opened. The chimneys. They look like they have decorations on the top side. Would I be correct at that?
Elaborate.
So the picture of where the chimneys are, it looks like there's some type of yeah, those are the chimneys.
So that's just like an arch,
Yeah,
like a frame
is there
arch.
yeah, but is there a gap behind the arch?
No.
Okay. I'm looking for a place to hide.
Mhm.
Is
Hide
what
in the
I'm
chimney.
getting at. Are the fireplaces lit?
They are.
Oh, that's-
Small,
Okay.
smoldering at this point, but they are lit.
Is there a gap above the bookcases and the ceiling?
Yeah, the bookcases, they're only 5-6 feet tall. The ceiling here is 10-15 feet, 10-12 feet.
I'm going to hide.
Okay.
Why are you? Oh, wait, what? What's happening? What's that? Closer. I think I missed something.
So the two guards that were at the bottom of the staircase have been moving towards the office. And
Oh, okay.
Taddy, just as you fly up above the bookcase
Oh, okay.
and tuck yourself, make yourself as small as possible, they enter the room.
I sit here quietly. Don't make a move. I am one with the fucking bookshelf.
You will hear them talking to each other. Silt standing outside, you hear them too. The big guy, Ungar, will talk to the little one and be like, well, there's nothing here.
I'm poking my head around the corner, not trying to hide, but I'm like poking my head around the corner.
Doesn't seem to be anything here. I don't know. You go let him know. I'll stay here just in case. The little one nods. Walks out, shutting the door behind him. And starts heading back. Who's doing what? Taddy? Silt?
I'm still one with the fucking bookshelf. I'm not fucking doing anything.
I want to
I-
try to move from here,
Okay.
like to the other side, and see if I can like grab anybody's attention, like to see if there's anybody there to kind of find out what's going on inside, since I have no idea how's the plan going.
Well, you can communicate telepathically with Pan and Tatty.
Okay, so I want to say to Taddy, how's the plan going? I'm out here because somebody kicked me out. If I can help you, unfortunately, I'll be in the outdoors because this fellow, what was his name? Forgot his name.
Rotellum.
Rotellum cannot see me. He threatened me to kick me out himself. So I cannot be known that I'm still in the surroundings, but I am here.
In my head, as a group message to everybody, I will say, yeah, I found some logs. I don't know if they're the ones we're after. I need a little bit more time to double check. But there's a guard stuck in this room, and right now he can't see me. But if there's any way of getting him out of here, that'd be great. Until then,
Pan,
I'm a
hear all this
statue.
as well.
Do you need a distraction?
You
They
got
should-
it, buddy.
They should be leaving just because they don't see anything. So if you can just hang tight for a little bit.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
no,
know
I
that
could
they'd
do this all
stay.
day. I once spent 18 hours motionless in a
That
tree.
sounds terrible.
Yeah, I can do
Watch
this.
the little guy, see where he goes. I think he's gonna go report
Yeah.
to the one guy.
By now, he's probably made it to about there. He's just gnoming his way along.
Where is that guy?
Just north of Otis.
Is
No,
that
no,
a gnome
the,
crack?
The
Yeah, a little bit.
fancy pants muffin. Oh, there he is, Muffin Nick.
And actually, Muffin Neck is going to meet him at the top of the stairs.
Oh, Des, can you hear them?
Make a perception check if you're gonna stand where you are and try, because they are.
And that was me.
whispering.
That was me saying that to Odes.
Yeah, I mean,
Odes, make a perception check.
yeah, we'll do that. We'll go with that.
He kneeled down there having a whispering conversation. Even if you weren't involved in what's going on, people are nosy.
Exactly. Especially at fancy parties.
Just in case anybody wants to know what's for dinner, it's birria tacos in a birria quesadilla. It's gonna be delicious.
You got me a birria, so yeah, I'm jelly.
I had salad and cheese whiz on saltines.
That sounds really good too.
I'm not gonna lie though, that does sound
That
good.
does sound really good. You got me a saltine.
I love saltines.
Yup. So good.
So you hear that, Odes, and then they get up and they start walking back towards the office.
Okay, so as they start moving back, I would tell. I don't. Can they all hear me, or can I only speak to one person at a time? I'm not entirely sure how that.
You can hear everybody with an earring can hear you. So Odes, Silt,
Okay.
Gallon, and Tatty are all on an open mic, and then Pearl, Pan, Silt, and Tatty are on a separate open mic.
Okay. So I would relay to anybody with an earring that they think it was the wind, but Muffin Top says that he has some kind of spell that alerts him anytime a creature goes into it. So they think and or know that somebody was at least there at one point, so they're coming back.
Oh, dude, you set off the laser trap. I expected
shit.
better from you, dude.
Taddy, you don't have any like feathers on you, do you?
No.
Damn it.
No.
Is that window
but
still
why?
open?
Yeah.
Oh.
I believe he left it cracked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell Pearl to start throwing rocks through the window.
That's not a creature though.
Can
Hmm?
can I make a sleight of hand to cast Druidcraft?
Yeah, to try and catch it cast it undetected.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You got my stealth check already. So
Oh, God.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I want to use my Druidcraft to create a harmless sensory effect, such as the sound of an animal, and it's going to be a raven
Okay.
caw out the window.
Okay. He will walk over, look out the window.
Now this room is still dimly lit, right? You said
Yeah.
there's only like 2 candles going, so
Yeah.
I'm wagering there's shadows all over the place.
Yeah. But he will walk over and look out the window. Stand there for a moment, looking. Pull the window closed, lock it, and turn around and stand there.
Okay. Well, I am one with the show.
Anybody else got anything?
Just waiting curiously outside the door because it seems like something's going on here. How exciting.
They get to the office and enter. As Rotellum passes, excuse me, Scalpel, have some business to attend to, and shuts the door behind him. Katie, make a perception check. Okay. You'll hear the conversation as it goes, but it's... No, I'm telling you, something had to be in here. Yeah, well, the window was cracked and I heard a bird. Yes, well, there's birds everywhere. That doesn't mean anything. They would have had to have been right next to my desk for the alarm to go off. That's how the spell works. Somebody was in here. You searched everything? The whole place? Oh, we'd looked around. We didn't see nothing. Well, search it. Obviously, there's magic in this world. Are you stupid? And they are going to start looking. Make another stealth check for me, Taddy.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna relay that to Odes. What I heard.
And one more, Taddy.
One more stealth check.
Yep.
Come on, dice, don't fail me now. I'm doing this in the tower, so I have no fucking clue what's going on, guys.
Oh, shit.
Live
just
dangerously. Do it.
Yeah,
Survive.
I am just enthralled in what the fuck's happening as you guys are. I'm just saying.
The next 2, 3 minutes, you're like laying flat on the top of a bookshelf, holding your breath so they don't hear the little as they get up nice and close to you. And what seems like forever goes by, when really it's only a couple minutes before they circle around the room and come back. I'm telling you, there's nothing here. I mean, unless they're freaking invisible, which might be a possibility, but there's nothing we can do about that. Don't know what to tell you, man. Well, I never swear. And he walks over to this window, opens it. You there, guard! Yes, you, one of you. Get up here right away. Shuts the window. All right, well, one of you stay here until the guard gets here and then return to your post. I have a party to host. I can't be up here the whole time. Just make sure he stays in this room and make sure nobody else comes or goes.
Before he walks away, I'm gonna ask, trouble?
Oh, no, no trouble at all, Mr. Scalpel. Just a little clerical issue with the apologetics and their payment for their services this evening. But it's all been sorted, nothing to worry about. Do please get back to the party. Enjoy yourself.
Someone's having problems with the nymphos.
He will make his way back down. The freaking guard, whose token is being... There we go. Will eventually come up, and these two will go back to their posts. All within the next minute or so. Come on, token. There we go.
I'm going to go grab a glass of wine or meat or whatever they have, and then go back upstairs.
All right.
Probably go to like that side this time.
Gotcha.
Ben is just going to ask through the earpiece, do we still need a distraction? Because I'll fight this prince.
I'm gonna say it might be okay. I can maybe distract the guard inside so Taddy can get out.
I relay to Selt like I am on the prince's arm. Or whoever I am telepathically connected with. I am on the prince's arm. Please don't fight with the prince. I might have an in for us if this night ends well, for us to get an invitation up to that mountain.
Han, do you have a luchador mask?
No, but I have a well-established history of autism, and the prince is touching my sister.
2 words.
And-
Airborne.
And let's face it, I don't care what time frame this is, midget wrestling is always on the menu.
Hey, just come upstairs in case you have to like jump over the railing at him.
We do like a flying suplex.
Yes. Don't do anything stupid. Just come upstairs.
Pick someone else to... Okay, that was a whisper to somebody, right, GM? Or was that
No,
to everybody?
That was in response to Katie's message.
Okay.
Right there.
I mean, there's like 50 other people here tonight. Just pick someone to start a fight with, just not the prince or the guards.
I'm ready for someone to be like, just shoot somebody from outside where you are, and nobody would ever find out that it's me. I'm just saying. I'm just waiting for that call. Pearl, fuck it, let's go. Shoot someone.
What is
Done.
that? Agent 43?
I'm just saying.
Quick! To the
Hit
grassy
him with-
knoll!
Next thing you know, Pearl's gonna get a barcode tattooed on the back of her head.
I'm just waiting for a
I
signal.
don't know. Gallon's got more
Yeah, that-
headshots than Pearl does. I'm just saying.
Okay, I'm gonna relay the message. Yeah, let's distraction and see if we can get this guard to come join you guys out there.
Or do come after the prince. Try not to get hit by the guards, and I will save the prince.
That's kind of what I was thinking, is that
Okay.
I'd start coming up swinging on him, you know, looking like a harmless little kid, and then you get to be like, oh no, stop beating on the prince. This is my little brother. He's autistic, see?
Okay, we can do that.
We don't have to shoot him. Prefer if
Gotcha.
you threw that in there.
Yeah, all right, I'm fine with that.
Pan, just don't get kicked out because I need you.
Right. No, I'm about to be this dude's favorite little brother. At least this is how that's going to work in my brain.
Oh,
How
this is
it
gonna
works in
end
reality?
so badly.
They're going to throw me and the robot out.
Oh,
Okay, so
Well, if you're my brother, I'm gonna have to follow you out. So I guess that'd be the end of my night. But that's okay.
you know, you keep bringing up these downsides. You're making me question myself.
No. Hey, I love confidence. Let's go. Let's go, bro.
Okay, so I'm going to climb down off of my penguin.
Okay.
I'm
Use
going to
your
pack
glove.
salt tusk on, well, I guess it'd be on his thigh because that'd probably be all I could reach.
No.
Have fun, man. And then I am going to start charging like a toddler, having a full-on meltdown, seeing a giant fluffy unicorn directly at the prince, screaming, "Stop touching my sister!"
Okay.
And I am going to jump at him. And I'm doing this all very badly on purpose. Like, trying to look as childlike and like, oh, he used to play under the power lines a lot.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw? I
If
think
this
I'm
is in
actually-
response to the guard and I hear him yelling first, I'm gonna like shove the guard out of the way and try and stop Pan before that happens.
Let's see, dexterity.
Okay.
I am not good at dexterity. All right.
No,
Because
hold on, hold
he's
on,
he's
'cause
basically
Gallon
charging like
changed
right
things.
at the, yeah, he's
Oh,
literally
okay.
charging right at the guard, and I recognize that, and so I am
And you did shout out on the way, so
yeah,
reactions.
there
can
was
happen.
warning.
Okay, so you shoved the guard and did what?
I'm gonna like pick up Pan and hold him to my like chest like a child, like you'd hug a child. And like I'm gonna look over my shoulder, guys. Like, no, I'm sorry. He's really he's autistic and he's like really special and great. And he's my little brother. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
I left
Gallon-
him to
special.
unattended.
So
He's a homie
Gallon-
with an extra
hold on,
crummy.
hold on. Before we get too deep into this, we got some rolls to do. So Gallon, I need a strength check.
Oh boy, that's fantastic. Okay.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Okay.
And I'm like
One leg.
I'm like screaming it so that everyone in the room can hear me, especially in particular the people who were talking to us earlier.
Okay.
I
So
will
hold
ping
on,
them.
hold on. We're gonna back it up. We're gonna do this step by step, and if there's a chance to say something, we'll do that. Okay.
Okay.
So, hold on. I'm imagining the course of events in my mind. You made your strength check.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I need you, Gallon, to make a strength saving throw.
Come on, baby. Oh no.
Oh, God, no.
Jesus.
Okay. Beautiful. And Pan, you already made your dex save. Beautiful. So here is the course of what happens. Pan starts running, screaming, "Don't touch my sister!" Galen, hearing this, you turn and you see one of the royal guard turning to face it and go to shove him out of the way. He does not budge, but in feeling the shove, turns and backhands you so hard that you fly over this gnomish fellow and smack into the wall,
No.
taking 4 points of bludgeoning damage, which came off your temporary hit points. The same time that happened, this guard quickly jumped to action, caught you, Pan, mid-air, and did like a... He's not a monk, but it's like the monk ability, what is it, Katie? The deflect projectiles or whatever? Or redirect projectile, where he catches you mid-jump and turns and uses your own momentum to redirect you.
That's awesome.
And you got thrown over here, smashing into this pillar for 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Also coming off your temporary hit points. They have both now stepped to surround the prince. Galen, you're just like sprawled out on the table.
I would like to try and get...
laying in food.
I would like to... I don't know if I have to roll for it, but I want to get up as quickly as possible.
No, you don't have to roll for it. It's just
okay, and like
your move. We're gonna do kind of like the combat thing. So everybody gets a go right now for a turn, but we're not gonna roll initiative. So
it's not even combat. I'm gonna like scream like no, and then like sprint across the room to go check on Pan, and then like crush him to me, and then be like, no, I'm so sorry, please. And then gonna kind of like turn to the prince and like beg for mercy.
You're going over to Pan
first, and then I'm gonna turn around and look at the prince.
So that would be about your movement this round.
That's fine.
So you run over, Pan laying on the ground, doesn't seem hurt. Maybe got the wind knocked out of him a little bit.
Oh no, I'm playing it up.
Well, I just got pitched laid across the fucking face.
So he's playing it up.
Yep.
Anybody glancing around the room will notice that the guards for the ball have all kind of taken a step forward, but they're waiting a second. So you turn to plead with the prince. What do you say?
I see. I'm so sorry. This is my little brother, and he's incredibly autistic, and he just wanted to come out tonight and have a good time, and I left him unattended for far too long. I beg you to forgive him. I'm so sorry. And I'm like gonna be like, hands are gonna be kind of like trembling.
Make a persuasion check.
Sweet merciful Jesus, please. This was supposed to be Silt's job tonight. Okay, not bad.
The prince will stare at you for a long second. That's quite all right. The little man wants to play. It's not a party without a show, am I right? And everybody in the ballroom just kind of like, yeah! Go on, help him up. Let him defend your honor. And he will step up to here and pull his warhammer off his back. The guards will kind of move. You'll see people kind of circling up. It's straight up like a cafeteria fight circle going on right now. Give me just a second. Move some tokens.
What did you say is happening?
Everybody's kind of like circling
Okay.
to watch as the prince announces, let him defend your honor. So that's you, Galen. Let's do Odess. What are you doing, bud?
I'm assuming with all of the chatter going on that pretty much everybody upstairs would basically be like at the railing watching.
Oh yeah, definitely. They're all moving to see what the commotion is, watch the show. You know, typical dinner and a movie behavior.
So I'm assuming this is a female.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would move next to her while this whole commotion is going on. Do I like? Is she getting like an excited reaction out of this? A worried reaction?
Kind of the prissy peasants type vibe.
So I
She
would.
doesn't
probably-
say that because she knows that's the prince.
Well,
but
yeah. So I would probably let out a little bit of a chuckle, and I would like say as I'm standing next to her, like, "Oh, a good fight it gets me. It's enough to get one excited, you know, get the blood flowing, right? Am I right?"
make
See if I
a
get...
make a persuasion check.
Fuck yes! Finally, something I'm good at. Maybe. Don't fail me now,
At
please.
least that makes one of us.
Oh, thank God.
She kind of looks at you, and looks up, and looks down, and yes, it is rather exciting as she rests her elbow on the arm rail and kind of like starts fingering at her. I don't know, like Victorian bitches do. Yes.
The twirling of the hair.
No, like casual hand placement, but not resting on it because that's trashy in high society circles.
It's
So
very gentle.
Yes.
fair.
She's trying to look smooth is what she's doing.
So Otis would like, I guess, lean in with the opposite arm, so he's kind of like facing her.
Okay.
And he's gonna like look at her and say, "I must ask."
So
And all this
I'm
excitement.
gonna stop you there because you've said
Damn it.
something and we're kind of doing turn based.
Got it.
So we're gonna leave it there. Pearl, you hear a bunch of commotion going on inside, followed by silence, and then you hear a "Let him defend your honor," and then you hear like a bunch of people moving around. What do you want to do?
I want to move to the other side, like here, and see if I can peek through a window or see like the commotion of anything that had happened.
So there
There's
are
no
no
windows.
windows on the first floor. You would have to peek in a front or back door.
Is there anybody in the front door right now?
Kier and one guard.
Let's go through it back.
Okay, so you'll be able to go. Be able to get to about there, double moving this round.
Okay.
All right. Up to the office, hearing the commotion, the guard will crack the door open and stick his head out, look and see you, Silton. What in the blazes is going on out here?
Oh, well, there's a tiny little guy down there that I think is trying to attack the prince.
Oh,
You might
this ought to be good.
You might wanna go watch or
Oh, I'm gonna watch, but I can't abandon my post. And he just like sits there with his head through a cracked door, staring. Silt, Taddy, I'll let you guys. Silt, I don't know if you had anything to try and help the distraction or not. Taddy,
Yeah,
I don't know
I
what you're
do.
gonna try and do. So, whichever
I-
one of you wants to go first.
I probably have more actionable items than Taddy trying to stay completely still. I'm going to command my servant that's still in the room to, because now I've seen in the room, so I know what's in there. And it was standing over by the window that was unlocked. I'm going to command it to like sweep everything off the Actually, let me see how far I can get it to move.
I forgot you had that guy in there, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's 30 feet per
30,
turn.
15 feet.
15 feet.
So let's see. Yeah, whatever's closest that has the most stuff that can be knocked off. Just gonna have them.
Okay. If he was standing by that window, it would be the desk.
Yep, desk is fine.
Okay, so you just want him to knock all the shit off the desk.
Mm-hmm. And then I will tell Taddy once the guard looks away from the door, hopefully he'll leave it open. If he looks away or if he moves over there, can you sneak out real quick? Hide in my like belt or something.
You're muted, buddy.
Does he have
see what I can
he
do.
needs to get first?
Did you ask him that, Pan?
Yeah.
I
Do you
got.
have what you need?
That's the problem. I don't know. I have something. I don't know if I have what we need. That's why I was asking for a few more minutes alone up here.
Okay, then I will not. I will wait. And I will just make commentary with the guard that's peeking his nose out through the crack in the door. Like, look at this, watch that.
So Taddy, you very slowly tilt your head up. You can see the guard is now head out the door. Body still in the room. What do you want to do?
Okay. There was. So, question. Is it possible to knock him out?
You asking me above table?
Yeah.
He's just a human.
I know, but like, if I took a hammer to his head, could I knock him out? Because I mean, that's
yeah,
a weird.
No, I see what you're saying.
In D&D, that's a. You knock somebody out when they get down to 0, but I'm not trying to kill the man. I'm just trying to knock him out.
With a well-placed blow.
To the head,
We could
yeah.
just stop his breathing for 20, 30 minutes. That'd be perfect.
That is a dangerous precedence for me to set.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm throwing it out there and asking, because I'm
for it. It's just it's a dangerous rule for me to homebrew because then you guys can do it all the time.
Yeah. Well, because I'm thinking like, Slim Jims, Blackjacks, they're a thing.
Oh yeah.
People get knocked over the head and get knocked out all the time. So I never really came across this type of situation in D&D where the guy's alive. I just need him to zonk out for a minute or two without a sleeping potion or something,
Yeah. I think the easiest way to do it is treat the hammer like a club in terms of attacking. So it'll be a regular weapons attack. You have to hit their armor class to hit them. And then they have to take a con save where the DC is 8 plus however much damage you do with the club. It's a hammer, not a regular club. I think it's just going to be a D4 damage, though. Let me
Should I sneak attack?
Oh yeah, there'd be sneak attack because he wouldn't know it's coming.
I'm gonna
Okay, so
relay
club
to.
is 1d4. When calculating for the con save, though, it's just the base damage, not the sneak attack damage.
Mother his ass, Tatty.
I'm gonna relay to the team, all the ones who can hear me with the earrings, that these guards, and these are above table. These are specifically the prince's guards, right? Or just guards with the Apocalypticus camp.
No, it's just the prince's guards, Galen. For what you and I
Okay.
were talking about.
Okay, so not because I noticed that they had the same icon, so I wasn't sure if that was the same.
No, ignore the tokens.
Okay, then never mind. I won't relay anything. Screw it. Sorry.
Yeah, it's
Continue.
just the royal guards
Okay, noted.
are the ones you're having.
Okay.
So for the knockout, it'll be a con save where the DC is 8 plus however much base damage you do. So 1d4 plus your strength modifier. So +1. So the highest the con save could be in your case, Tatty, would be a 13.
Ooh. Yeah, that's not. Okay. So let's not. Let's not tempt
Does
the fates on
does
that.
that sound like a good ruling on that though?
No, that is a good rule.
Okay.
You know, it's fair, but I
Now
don't
you will
really
still
have-
do your sneak attack damage to the guard. It's just for the sake of calculating the DC, it's just the base damage. So you could
Yeah.
potentially kill him in one hit.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe.
yeah, but I wasn't.
I don't know what your min max is, but
If I want to go for death blow, I mean, I can do that with a dagger.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to kill the man. I mean, fact of the matter is I got psychic blades. There'd be no fucking evidence other than a hole in his head. So, okay, you know what? He's got his head out the door, right?
Yep.
So essentially, it's just his body hanging out.
Yep.
So fuck it. I am going to try and sneak back down to the where it was.
I'm not even gonna make him roll it. He can't beat what you got.
Plus, I'm distracting him by.
All right. And do you really want me to roll the thieves' tools for the other drawers?
I am because
Okay.
you're only what you get. What's your modifier on that?
It's a +10.
Yeah, actually, I do need you to roll.
Okay.
You have 2 and 4 left.
Yeah, 28
Which drawer?
or 2.
Okay. It opens up, and there are more books inside of it.
Okay, I'm just gonna swipe those in my bag with the other books.
Okay.
And last drawer. Nat
Hold
20.
on, because you only get one per round.
Oh,
We're doing round-based stuff.
Okay,
This
gotcha.
guy is going to start making his way back up. Pan, you are the only one we haven't done yet this round.
I guess I am going to stand up. Put my hands on Callan's shoulders, nod to her, and then I'm pulling my great wrench out of my bag of holding.
The prince will, all right, that's what I'm talking about. And he'll bust his warhammer. He'll slap his warhammer into his opposite hand. Little honor defense. Let's go.
This is gonna hurt so bad, and I, just so you know, am going full non-lethal.
Okay.
Don't like this at all. Gal's like trying really hard not to like throw Pan off to the side and like take any hits for him.
First swing hits.
Oh my god.
12 resisted down to 6.
What the hell is he resisted to? Fucker.
That's what I'm wondering.
Bludgeoning,
A second.
maybe?
Because it's magic.
Got it.
That Constitution saving throws for hives.
Yeah, since the new update, it's weird. It should be doing full damage. Because your great club's magic, so. You get a little itchy there, Gallon. You did
Thanks.
the full 12, Pan.
And then I'm gonna step back and lower my wrench, kind of across my waist, and kind of pound my chest like, "Come on, your turn."
Let's say you square up with him here.
Yep.
That'll bring us to the second round. He is up. So he is going to take his first swing. Hits. And you are going to get suggested to a saving throw, which you fail, so you get knocked down by that blow. And he is going to swing again while you're on the ground. And he hits again. Go ahead with your turn, Pam. And then we'll do a round of everybody else.
All right. I'm going to get up. Which is half my movement. I'm gonna shake my head at him. I thought nobles weren't supposed to attack people when they're down. You're not as noble as I thought.
Oh, hold on. I gotta take the prone off you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, go ahead. Try that again.
There we go.
Alright, full 10 points of damage.
And now I'm sitting there like looking very cross at him. Giving him the big meanie look.
Alright. Gallon, what are you up to?
I'm about to bust in on this fight because I just can't take it. Just can't. I'm so fond of Pan, I can't do it. I'm gonna try and run between them
Okay.
and like throw my arms out facing the prince.
Okay. Pan, are you going to contest that? No, hold on. Better yet, make a strength check, Gallon.
I'm so weak.
Beautiful. As you start to take that step forward, this royal guard swoops in and like pins you back to the pillar and shakes his head, and then stands there beside you, arm on like your bicep, holding you there.
Is now that smell we talked about earlier? That thing, is that on both of them,
Both.
or is
yes.
it just on one of them? Okay, cool. Just double checking.
And you are grappled by him. because he is holding.
All right, well then, if that's the case, then I'm just gonna be like making noise and making more of a distraction for people. At this point, we're committed, so.
Okay. Odess.
I think at the moment, I mean, from where he's at, can he visually see how Pan's doing? At least.
You've seen Pan land 2 great blows with his great wrench, and the prince has landed 2 blows as well. It's too early in the fight to tell how anybody's doing per se.
Okay.
But they're both 2 for 2 on blows landed.
Okay. I totally had something I was going to say to this chick, and I don't remember what I was going to say now.
Our distraction is that good.
Distracted by the
That
big
sucks.
titty dwarven bitch. That's what's going on.
Oh, is that what this is?
Yeah. I mean, look at her token. Come on now.
Well, hey, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to assume, man.
Dude, you sound like every guy caught in the strip club ever. Like, oh god, this is a strip club, really?
I was
I
just
was
going
just
to do
here
my
for the wing
taxes at
buffet.
3 in the morning.
So he's gonna kind of like lean his arm in, like, but like facing her. So he's like, his arm's on the railing, and he's gonna kind of look over at her and say, you know, with all this excitement, which one are you rooting for?
Oh, I have to root for the prince. You know how it goes with the royals. She kind of shyly turns away and rubs her finger along her jawline.
He's gonna lean in close to her ear and say, "But who are you really rooting for?"
Silt,
Big
where you up
girl.
to? It's because
Did I
me and Brad
see-
can't go 1 fucking week without flirting with each other.
Did I see the guy start to come back?
Yes.
I will tell Tabby that the guy's starting to come back,
Yeah,
and
because he'd be...
Would love a little side twist for this and say that she's rooting for Gal. Make her a busty lesbian dwarf.
There you go.
I'm not gonna lie, if he goes that route,
Yep.
I could play that.
Yeah, at
This is-
current speed, you would know that Taddy has about 2 rounds before that guard gets there.
okay.
I mean, it's a masquerade ball. You don't know who's underneath that dwarven mask. You never know.
This is true.
I'm gonna command my unseen servant to quietly unlock the window he's standing at now. Middle window.
Okay. Alright, and since we're up here, Taddy,
That last drawer. You want another roll, or you want to use the one I gave you for it?
you can use the one from last time, which was a nat 20, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
More books, another bottle.
Dump the books and the bottle in the bag, and stealthily make my way to the window.
Okay.
That's-
Before you make your way to the window, make a perception check. Beautiful. In this drawer, you note that there is a hidden compartment and the bottom of it.
Uh,
False bottom, if you will.
then I'm checking that.
It doesn't seem to come loose.
Is it part of the drawer?
By your
Like-
best guess of thievery knowledge, there's probably a latch somewhere. But you'll have to wait till the next round to search for it.
Okay.
Pearl, I moved you in the route you wanted to go. Make a perception check for me.
Can I relay one thing
Yeah. go ahead.
mentally?
Yeah.
Okay. Silt, I think I found it. Just like 30 more seconds.
You might have 15, my friend.
Can we all hear that or no? Is that straight to Silt?
No, that's to anybody who's can hear me.
Do you
'Cause I
need
know
a big distraction? Becca, you're muted.
Big distraction.
Well, I'm asking Taddy.
Yeah, whatever gets me 30 more seconds, dude. Small, big, ginormous, yeah, long song. I don't care, dude. Give me 30 more seconds.
All right,
Alright, we'll
fine.
try to work something
And
out.
we'll start humping the prince's leg.
Oh god.
Whatever works, man.
Pearl,
I've-
as you approach the corner of the building, you're not close enough to see around the corner, but as you approach it, you will hear this in this language.
Got it.
Anything else you want to do for your turn?
Can I say this out loud? Like read it out loud?
You'd be able to convey it to Pan, Silt, and Taddy telepathically.
Okay. Perfect. So I'm saying it to them as I read it out loud. Like I'm hearing it, and I'm hearing it like I'm saying it out loud.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will just copy and paste it then.
Yeah.
You're speaking in the language that you're hearing.
No.
Are you telling them what language it's in?
Right. I'm telling you guys what language is in, and then I'm translating to you guys. This is what I'm hearing.
So only Pan, Silt, and Taddy get that.
Okay.
Got it.
I do hear that.
Yep. In your head while you're trading blows. Which, by the way, another one is coming right now.
God.
That one misses, but he quickly follows up with a second, which also misses. Your swing, Pan.
Okay. So I just heard that, right?
Yep.
I'm going to Okay. I am gonna swing at him. And
Okay.
as usual, this is non-lethal.
That misses.
Right. And as I swing, I'm gonna get real close. And then I'm gonna whisper to him. Someone is trying to take you captive and ransom you. And then back up again and can continue with the show.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work out well for me. Yeah, no.
As you step back, you see him wink subtly. Gallon, what are you doing?
Did I notice what Pan said to him?
You did not. His back was turned, Miss Liparita.
Damn it.
Make
I
a
figured like it was like mid swing or something.
make a perception check though.
And I'm gonna repeat back to everybody that's on my circuit. I think the prince knows already.
You did notice the wink, Gallon.
Okay. I'm still gonna be kind of tense, but still like kind of shoving at the guard. Playing my part, I guess.
All right.
Can I like attempt to like knee the guard in the nuts?
You did not. Do you want to?
Yeah, let's try it. Fuck it.
Okay. Roll just strength check in the chat box, and we'll add 3 to it for your proficiency. That will hit. Go ahead and drop a d4.
Damn.
It's plus your strength modifier, so what, plus 2?
2.
Yeah. So 3. Give me just a second. So you go to knee him in the nuts. You know for a fact that you need him, and it should have hurt. And this guard just slowly turns his head to stare at you in the eyes, as if nothing happened.
Interesting. All right, then I'm still gonna like playfully like bat at him.
Okay. Odes, what are you doing? Besides flirting with me, because I'm not role-playing that shit anymore.
Watching the
But
fight,
maybe-
and continuing with the flirt with this one.
Okay. Silt?
Well, I'm going to ask my unseen servant to nudge the window that he just unlocked open a tatty width.
Okay. That's your bonus action, right?
Well, how many now?
Yep. Bonus action to make him interact with stuff.
So who's on my circuit? Me, Pam.
You, Pearl, Silt, and Tatty.
Okay.
Where's the guy now?
He'd be... right there.
I'm just gonna throw this out there above table that if I seen this guy pass Otis a couple times and Otis hasn't even tried to stop this guy, when we're done, I'd be questioning Otis's ideas of distraction here.
It's a good
I'm
thing
just
there's no
saying.
windows on the office.
Hey, he
I'll
distracted that girl he's flirting with.
tell Tatty, make it quick. I'll try to distract him as much as I can here at the door. Middle
Okay.
window should be cracked open. Since I saw it, so I know what to have told the thing to do.
All right, Tatty. Investigation check searching for the mechanism.
19.
19 will do it. You find just a little hair trigger switch on the bottom side of that drawer. You flick it, and the false bottom just... and there's a logbook underneath the false bottom.
I grab it and I make my way to the window.
What's your movement?
30. Unless you want me to
Your
bonus action dash.
30 feet. Being retarded. 30
When I
feet-
get out the window, I'm going straight up and to the roof again.
Okay. Well, 30 feet will get you just outside of the window.
Okay. Can I
Which-
bonus
which
action
is-
dash the rest?
30 feet up from the ground. And then bonus action dash will get you just over the roof.
Perfect. And then, okay, I got it. I'm out.
Take it.
Relayed to the group.
Pearl, you are the last person this round. What are you doing?
After I said what I said, do I see, hear anything at all?
You would have to move up to the corner and look around it.
Then that's what I'm doing.
Are you trying to be sneaky or are you just looking?
Absolutely.
Roll a stealth check.
Hey, DM,
Yes.
you want to give me a rough estimate on number of books that I swiped? And was that another bottle of firewater that I grabbed?
Yeah, it was another bottle of firewater.
Okay.
15 books and
Okay.
1 ledger.
Okay.
The ledger is what you needed, so you did get it.
Okay.
Beautiful. So Pearl, you go to stealthily lean around the corner, end up leaning just a little too far, crashing and on top of the crate there. And you see 2 demonoid, fiendish-looking things who immediately notice you and turn to face you. At this point, I'm going to have everybody roll initiative. Because
As they face me, can I say something to them?
well, it is still your turn. But
Okay.
let's let everybody roll their initiatives first.
Okay.
Did
Uh,
mine? Yeah, I went through.
Hey, DM.
Hold on one second. I'm doing like 5 things
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
Swapping out tokens with actual character sheets and
Sorry.
No, you're good. Just bear with me 1 second. There we go. Otis, you rolled a 20, but it read you as a 1 for some fucking reason.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
And yours was supposed to be a 6.
I think the combat tracker is mad at you for sucking so bad at distractions.
Well, I had a distraction if these fucks didn't show up. I
Alright,
just needed a round to think of one.
Mike, what was your question?
No, it's not a question. I would like to use one of my abilities. My initiative profession and swap. I'm allowed to swap my initiative with somebody else at the beginning of that stuff. I'd like to switch with Pearl.
Are you willing to do that, Pearl?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will swap them. You rolled a 21.
Yep.
Pearl rolled a 12.
Yes.
Beautiful. So Pearl, go ahead. This is still your turn from the previous round, Pearl. So
Yeah.
you peeked out to look, fell, they noticed you. So you still have movement, action, and bonus action. And then when your turn
None of the
ends,
above.
we're gonna start at the top of this next round.
Gotcha. So none of the above. When they look at me, I'm gonna role play and act silly. I think I had too much to drink. Oh, I didn't even notice you guys. I am so silly. I just need a moment.
Make a performance check.
You
Rita?
can't see it, but Pan is giving you total thumbs up right now.
Is that it for your turn?
For this one, yes.
Okay, there is no change in their behavior. They are looking at you, snarling at you. They look hungry.
Beautiful.
That guy ain't doing shit. And it's your turn again, Pearl.
Okay, let's kill this bitches. So let's go for blue Avishai one.
Abby normal.
Being this is the
Shut
first
I
time
love
you've
that
seen,
movie.
Being this is the first time you've seen the back of the building, Pearl, there is a door right here and another one right here.
Okay.
That you assume are the back doors into the main building.
Okay.
There. But, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna use my boomstick.
Is it close enough for the boomstick? It's got a range on it.
They're right there.
10-foot cube for the boomstick, remember?
Is it close enough? They're
So-
right there.
They're right there.
When you use the boomstick, it's a 10-foot cube that touches your token. So they've got to be here.
Fine. Let's
I'm
use
sorry,
my
that's the
pistol.
most that's
No,
the
you-
most shotgun comment I've ever heard.
Pearl, you can use your boomstick. You just have to run over to like right there to do it.
Yeah, but isn't like the door there? So other people that are looking at the door are gonna see me.
There's no window on the door. It's a solid wooden door.
Okay, so let's say I get lucky and nobody opens the door while I'm standing there trying to boombassle someone. Okay. So let's move right here.
Oh, hold on a second.
Boombassle. Not even a word. I don't know, Frida. You just lay there like a pretty
Okay.
girl.
And you're gonna
Fuck it, stick the barrel right on his chest.
boomstick it.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my boomsticky.
Yeah, Pam, you're the one with the shotgun. You get to decide what words are real right now.
You gotta yell boom shakalaka when it goes off though.
It fails,
on the
so go ahead
feeling.
and drop damage on it,
Beautiful.
and its speed will be reduced by 10 for the next turn. Some of the ball bearings hit it. Not all
Okay.
of them, though. You still get your second attack, but you can only do one boomstick per round, is how we worked.
No,
that.
I'm gonna stab him.
Okay. Stab away.
I brought a knife to this gunfight too, bitch.
That misses.
Mer.
I need somebody to get the ballistic knife from the Punisher.
Anything else for your turn, Peril?
No.
Okay. For the record, there is no check needed. The rest of you just heard that boomstick go off at the back of the building.
Boom.
Odes, you're
What is the reaction from everybody else at the moment?
some people flinch. A lot of everybody looks. Nobody's in that exact moment. Nobody's doing anything.
Okay.
So I know this entire round happens simultaneously.
How high up is that second floor?
20 feet.
20 feet?
Mm-hmm. If you were to
And-
jump, you'll take 10 feet of falling, because the first 10 feet's free, and it's 1d6 for every 10 feet after that. So you'd take 1d6 bludgeoning damage on the fall.
Oh no, I'm not jumping.
You're gonna push her, aren't you?
No. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not that much of a dick. I am going to make a second noise. I think I might be within range, maybe? Because I'm assuming the first one came off from over here, right? This
Yep.
direction? We heard it. I want to make a second one go off right here using thaumaturgy.
Okay. It goes off, everybody flinches again, and then we'll start to run away from the
Yeah.
noise. So people can plan, they're all gonna run away.
So I'm going to yell out, "We're under attack!"
Everybody without a health bar will start running that way.
And then I'm going to like duck down next to this little dwarven busty gal next to me.
Okay.
If she hasn't run yet.
She is gonna start running. Yeah.
Okay, so then I would follow her with my speed then. In essence, I'm acting like one of the crowd.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
It does.
So yeah, that'll be the end of my turn. I'll send a quick whisper over to Taddy. But that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Guard 4. Give me a second here. I got sheets on sheets on sheets.
You know what? I was just thinking. I need Pearl to pull the whole Christopher. What's his name from the Boondock Saints? Just, or even still, just there was a fight.
You will all witness that female elven guard. I think she was elven. I don't remember. Yeah, elven guard from the apocalyptic camp do a matrix wall run across pretty much the entire length of the chamber and stop behind the stage. That brings us to Ungar. Bear with me.
By the way, Brad, the person you're thinking of is Paul Smecker, played by William Dafoe.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for that.
Ungar is going to go over the railing. And freaking tokens, man, I swear. And stop there. Little buddy. Make sure. Yep. Busts out this door. Sees the Abishai, sees Pearl, rages. And then starts going to
fuck some shit up.
Work. That first knee kick misses. The prince will look at you, Pan, and go, "On my honor." And in doing so, will swing his warhammer, making sure to swing above your head as he swings it around at his guard. Which hits.
Oh! Yeah.
Hold on, couple things going on here. Okay. As he swings and hits him, his appearance immediately changes into an Abishai. And he gets a second attack.
Wait, Salt Tusk is running away?
Yep.
Shit's
Brother.
getting crazy.
We were gonna give each other tattoos of this later.
And he knocks it prone on his second hit. But it's now that Abishai's turn. He gets up and will attempt to grapple the prince. Which works. The prince is grappled, and he is going to start dragging him this way.
Fuck, he is.
I don't think Frick's involved in this.
No.
The Royal Guard, Galen, you watching everything going on, will feel the humanoid grip on your hand change as he drops his shape, returning to his normal form. And he's gonna take a bite out of you because you're right
Fucker.
there and he's hungry. But then he's gonna let go and he's gonna take off. This way you will get an attack of you and Pan can both do an attack of opportunity if you want.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
10, 15, 30. And you'll no longer be grappled either, Galen.
How do I do a... I've never actually gotten an attack of opportunity. Do I just attack as normal?
Yeah, you just attack like normal. Pan, you straight up do one of those Disney missed baseball hits, so you go to swing and just spin
Are you
around in a circle for a second.
Fucking kidding me?
I need you to roll against Pan.
Wait, can we roll against someone else?
Yeah, the prince.
I did.
See if
Oh,
you get
okay.
the prince on your scorecard.
Oh wait, no. This is impossible. Can we roll to see if I hit either Pan or the prince?
It's the prince.
Okay.
I rolled a
that's
d20.
fantastic.
Odds were the prince, evens were Pan.
And so I'm dropping the attack on him?
Yep.
Holy moly, you watch, it's like a nat 20. Oh, thank God.
No, but it does hit.
Adding it to my scorecard. Oh. God, this is not how I wanted this thing to go. Okay, and then where do I hit him? Just out of curiosity.
You can drop it right on him. He's an actual NPC, so.
No, I know. I'm just wondering where I hit him.
Shoulder. Work on clearing these bitches out. And that's it for his turn. Tatty, you're up.
Okay, I am using...
Yeah, you're up. Sorry. I thought I missed something.
Okay.
but I didn't.
Okay, I am using everything I got to... Is there... Well, let me, before I do this, let me ask. Are there windows on the roof? I'm assuming not.
No, there are no skylights.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'm using everything I got, like, full speed to the back of the building.
Okay. Do you remember what that number is? Because I know we've done the math before, but I don't remember off the top of my head.
I want to say 120?
That sounds right.
Like, yeah, I'm not using anything but movement, and use my action to
Yeah, so
dash and bonus action.
drag 120 across.
Okay, hold on. There's 70, because I gotta move the map here. I guess that would put me right about there.
That looks right.
Technically, I'm on the roof. I'm not in there with you guys.
And
Just keep that in mind.
Odess, you said you were following the big titty bitch, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I can click my boots while I'm doing that, but
Yeah.
if I need to, I can wait till my next turn to do that.
That would have been a bonus action. So you would be about right there, 5 feet up, as I'm getting rid of all the random NPC tokens.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Taddy, that's all you got?
Yep.
All right, Gallon, you're up. This is your first round in combat, Gallon. For all your specialty shit.
You muted.
Yeah, we're doing Dread Ambusher. We're doing all of the things. The Hunter's Mark free uses because it's my favorite enemy.
Okay, so you get to Hunter's Mark one of them.
Which one do I drop? I drop that on self.
Yeah, so the first one, the one with the C, you put on yourself.
I don't. Maybe I clicked the wrong one.
There, I got you.
Oh, okay.
I'm hovering over it right now. Okay, so that's on. And which one are you marking?
Number 3.
Okay, it is marked. So then you've got 2 attacks and your Dread Ambusher attack.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
So-
gonna attack with my longbow.
Okay, so do your first attack.
Freaking hit.
That's gonna hit, so go ahead and put the Hunter's Mark damage 1d6 force on yourself.
Hunter's Mark damage. This one.
Yep, that one. And then roll damage.
That other one was the one he was talking about.
Right.
Beautiful. And then roll to see if you hit again. It does, so do the Hunter's Mark damage again. Alright, and then roll for your Dread Ambusher attack.
Miss. All right. And then I am.
Sorry, things changed with the new thing. You don't get a Dread Ambusher attack on your first round anymore. It's once per turn. You get
a dreadful strike.
Your dreadful strike. So I will let you retcon and add that onto one of your attacks that you hit if you want. Because you only get you only get it 3 times per long rest.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay, so I'll mark off the use of it for you. Roll 2d6 in the chat box. And I will add that 2d6 to that Abishai. For another 8. Okay. Beautiful. So that's your action. I believe bonus action. Gotta mark that off.
Oh,
Yeah, because you still cast Hunter's Mark when you use your favorite enemy, so that's your bonus action. So you've got movement left, and that's it.
okay. Yeah, I think that's my turn.
Okay. Abishai 2. Gonna bite out at the little buddy. Pan.
All right.
You and Sir Waddles. Sir Waddles goes on the same turn as you, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And what's Sir Waddle's movement speed?
It is 40 feet. You should be able to grab his token off the combat tracker, his NPC sheet.
Okay. So Sir Waddles is gonna fly up there. And I don't have a character sheet.
It's not a character sheet, it's an NPC sheet. If you double click, I believe it's his token in the combat tracker, it should open it up for you.
No, but clicking his token did it.
There you go. Oh, and I gotta hold on.
How do I attack with him?
Give me 1 second. What's your intelligence modifier? 5, right?
5. Yep.
So scroll down till you see the force-powered rend, and then when you hover over the melee weapon attack +5 to hit, you should see the words turn blue.
Uh-huh.
And then while it's blue, left click, drag, and drop on whatever you want to attack, and you do the same thing for the damage. Okay, so that'll hit. For 6 points of damage.
And is going to run up here. Climb onto Sir Waddles.
Okay.
And
We'll call that the last of your movement for this round.
Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and drop my great wrench into my bag of holding and draw my gun. And then I guess that's it for my turn.
Okay. Do you keep your gun in your bag
holster.
of holding? In a holster. So it doesn't cost you an action to do that then. It only costs you an action to take something out of the bag of holding.
Oh, so I can still shoot?
Yeah, it'll be at disadvantage because you're within 5 feet and it's a ranged attack. But yes, you can.
Oh, I'm not shooting this one.
You're still within 5 feet of a hostile creature. It's disadvantage on ranged attacks.
I guess it's next level that goes away.
That only goes away with a feat.
I know. In level 8, I get another feat.
Yeah. So. I'm gonna half and half you guys. That is gonna miss.
Alright, that's it for me.
Alright, Silt.
So is this guy that's with me, he's not...
He hasn't done anything yet. He should have. Hold on. Yeah, I don't have an initiative for him. Yeah, he would have said, fuck this, and started running.
Okay. So he's not a demon in disguise.
No, he looks generically or genuinely freaked out, and he would have taken off with the crowd.
Okay.
Very much I don't get paid enough for this bullshit type moment.
Well, I guess I will... Can I have my servant close and lock the window at the same time? I'll do that. And... fuck it, let's fly.
You
Wait,
can,
Silk can fucking fly?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Are
Start
you
calling
flying?
tails.
Are you flying out over the whatchamajig?
Let me think for a second. So that was my action. That was my bonus action. And so I'm going to use cat. agility or speed or whatever the hell it's called.
Okay.
Oh, I get 120 feet. And that should put me right above the. Not quite right above the prince
What?
and the his captor.
Let's see. $120 puts you. If I could. So it'll actually put you right above Abishai 3 if you went straight forward.
Okay, I'll veer off to the right just a little bit so I'm not right above those guys.
Okay. We'll keep you 20 feet up. 25 feet. So you're still level with the balcony. You're just up in the air on the ground map.
Mhm. Sounds good. That's my turn.
That's your turn. All right, Abishai 1. Take a bite out of Pearl. Hits. $15 points of damage after absorption. That's its turn. Guard number 3. Starts running. Pearl, you're up.
Alrighty. Stabby stabby.
That'll hit.
Really?
3 resisted down to 1. That'll hit.
You know what?
Stick with the boomstick, babe. Anything else for your turn?
Yeah. Can I punch him?
You just did your attacks.
Damn it. Lightly punch. Softly. Harassing
You
his.
take a swing for flavor and miss.
Of course I do. Jokingly, I'm gonna say, I'm still no hangover. Excuse me.
If you don't have anything else, Odess, you're up.
Okay. Coming down, I'm assuming I see the rest of my crew in a fight.
Oh, yeah. No, it's very, very clear to you what is going on right now.
All right. Cool. I am. Is the prince still grappled?
Yep. He is being dragged
Okay.
by the scruff of his armor.
Cool. I am going to run over here. Actually, yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna run over there, and I'm going to pop Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
On myself, which make sure that went up. No, it did not. Okay, you have to drop it on yourself. Got it. Boom. There we go. Now it's working.
All right. And that'll go off right away, so any checks that need done.
So I think it's 4. The only one that I'm wondering about is 3 within that 15-foot bubble.
No.
No. Okay, that's fine.
He succeeds.
He succeeds. Then you take it's half for that, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, takes half as much. We're gonna do that. Now his speed is halved while he's in that bubble. Do you want me to drop the effect on him or no?
Nah, you don't have to.
Okay. That is it for my turn. That's action movement. I don't think I have a bonus action at the moment.
All right. This guard is going to come out here, do some matrixy flippy shit over this Abishai so that she can attack it with advantage. Hits. And she is going to burn a focus point, formerly known as a key point. It succeeds, so nothing happens there. And then she will make her second attack. Which hits. And she is going to do this and this. And Pearl, you will notice this Abishai starts to look sickly for a moment and then shakes it off very quickly.
Okay.
Let me just make sure it took all that damage. Yep, we're good. Ungar 10. 50. He's going to burn a focus point to get up here. Take his 2 strikes. Hits. Do it again. Crits. And then burn another point. Oh no, he can't do that because he already bonus actioned. So that'll end his turn. Little guy up here. Misses. The prince. First attack misses. Second one crits. And knocks him prone. It's his turn. He stands up. Goes to bite Ungar. Hits. That's that one. He is going to take a bite at Sir Waddles and misses. Taddy.
Okay. Same thing. Another 120 in that direction.
So
No, looks like there isn't even
That's-
120 to do.
that is 55 feet to right there,
Yeah.
which will
So,
give you
I-
line of sight, and you're 50 feet up.
Okay. Can I drop my concentration on my?
You reduce.
Yes.
Sure can.
Okay.
Beautiful.
All right. Um. Um. Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna sling a psychic blade at Blue Abishai number 2.
Okay.
And do I get advantage from where I'm at?
I will give you advantage this round because they don't know that anything's coming off the roof.
Yeah.
After this, it would take stealth rolls or some combination.
Completely agreed. Thank you.
Misses.
Damn. Okay. Okay, and I use my bonus action to dash, so
You still
That's
have 5 feet of movement. If you want to burn that in any direction.
I guess I could move a little closer. Get ready to jump down on his ass. Or float down.
All right, Gallon.
That's
that
it.
brings us to you.
Hi, I'm gonna move over this way. Try and not risk shooting Pan.
Is he on
I'm
the
gonna take
scorecard
it.
yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. I am going to attack with my longbow. I need to put on the Hunter's Mark is after I hit, right?
Wait. Say
Or is that
one more-
changed?
After
Is it
you
a-
hit, yeah. You roll to see
Yeah.
if you hit, then you add the extra damage effect to you. First attack
Oh.
misses.
Wait a second. Okay, never mind. Then I won't use that. Okay.
Second attack hits. So now add
Perfect.
the effect. Roll damage.
Damage. Partially resisted, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Down to 3.
And I think that's. I get 3, right?
No, you only get 2.
2. Yeah.
I think you're just at 2. You should be just at 2. Yeah, you're just.
Oh, it says I can use the Dreadful Strike once per turn.
Yeah, so you can add that damage on if you want to burn another use of it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so roll 2d6 in the chat box again. So I will give him another 4. Okay.
And then I'll
Anything
mark
else?
off that second Hunter's Mark.
Oh, no, you don't need to mark off another use of it. Once it's
Oh.
on, it's a concentration spell. So
Okay, cool.
It stays on.
Excellent.
You just
Alright, I
get 4
guess
free uses of it. Is all it
that is my turn.
Alright.
Thanks.
Abishai, number 2. Will yell something out in Infernal. And then turn and take off. As he takes off, little buddy's going to get an attack of opportunity against him, which misses.
Do I get one?
You do not. You're not within the range for an attack of opportunity. As he takes off, he is going to take flight and end up probably about there and 50 feet up. Sir Waddles and Panawar.
Okay.
The Rend misses.
I guess I'm gonna holster my gun and pull my great club back out.
Okay.
And that, I guess that'll be all I can do this turn.
I would retcon that you would know the functionality of the pistol if you never wanted to have put it away in the first place. I would be okay with that.
I'll take it. I'm not proud. Okay. So I am gonna Powie this dude.
And miss.
Even with advantage. Alright. Now that's my turn.
Alright. Silt.
Okay, I have a question about, since Pact of the Blade is a little bit different. Can I switch between Bonding Grand Tempest and other magic weapons now?
Give me a second. Oh, that's Hexblade's cursed. Give me a second. When you finish a long rest, you can change the weapon that you're bonded with.
It doesn't say anything in the invocation.
So on your actions tab down at the bottom, Hex Warrior Grand Tempest, that's the weapon bond. And the second paragraph.
I don't have that.
It's on your actions tab.
At the bottom?
Yeah, all the way at the bottom under Warlock abilities. I just put it in the chat box too. But that second paragraph, when you finish a long rest, you can touch one weapon that you're proficient with that lacks a two-handed property. When you attack with that weapon, you can use your charisma modifier instead of strength or dexterity for the attack and damage rolls.
I don't have Warlock actions anymore. I just have spells. That's the last thing. It's Pact of the Blade is under invocations now.
Make sure I've got...
It's under abilities.
Make sure I'm looking at your right character sheet. Well, yeah, I have to be. Yay for switching rule sets mid-campaign. I am looking at your wrong character sheet. That's your old one. I don't know why the hell. Do, Haha. Do you have your new character sheet, Katie?
Yes. That I'm using.
Hold on. Shit's all sorts of messed up right now. This one on here with that. I was using your wrong character sheet. Okay, so you need fly, psychic whisper. Sorry, everybody. Disguise, scalpel. And you had 11 temporary hit points, and now this goes away. Your turn. There we go. Okay. That's why we were all confused. Okay, so the new Pact of the Blade. So as a bonus action, you will either conjure or bond to a simple or martial melee weapon. So it does not have to be the Grand Tempest. You don't have to do it after long rest. It's a bonus action. And it lasts until you either bonus action bond to a different weapon, or if the weapon you're bonded to is more than 5 feet away from you for 1 minute or longer, or if you die.
Cool. That sounds good. I would like to remove the glove on my silver clawed hand, which is still disguised as the scalpel's hand.
Mm-hmm.
So can't see the silver claw. And I'd like to bonus action bond to the silver claws.
Okay. So then I need to do...
Is there something I do?
Nope, it's on my end.
Yay, I get to see her use them.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't seem right. Because I didn't click it enough. There we go. Okay.
Okay, and I guess...
Yep, now it's set up right.
Constant weapon to narcotic psychic or it's normal.
And then while you're bonded, you can choose to do one of the different damage types, and you'll have to drag that effect onto your character every time you attack.
Okay, I think where did I go? I think I need to be put back on the map.
Oh, you do. That's my bad. You were right there and right there.
Yes, okay. So I will... What is Odessa in the air?
No, he walked. He was 5 feet because he was up on the steps, but he's not on the steps
okay. Wait a minute, Odessa flies too. Cool. Okay. So I will fly down over here.
What's your fly speed while you've got that spell going?
60.
60. Okay. So you're coming all the way down to the ground?
Can I still have advantage if I'm 5 feet up?
Oh, yeah. You moving up there, you guys all have him surrounded, so all 4 of you get advantage.
Okay, for dramatic effect, I'm going to stay hovering at 5 feet.
Okay.
And I will put. I'm going to choose Radiant, so I drop that on myself.
Yep.
Okay. And then I will sneak attack. Also, what do I have to do for that?
So roll to hit with advantage because you guys have him surrounded, so flanking. And then if you hit, you'll drag the sneak attack effect on yourself, and then swing.
Okay. Mirrors to hit.
And you miss.
Miss. And I get a second attack now. So I'll do that.
How do you get a second attack?
I don't know. It's with one of the. I think it's the other invocation.
Oh, the thirsting blade. That's right.
Yes.
Hey, DM.
So
Yes.
fucking miss.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I am going to try and help kill whatever is left laying around that needs to be killed.
Okay.
But I have to go.
Okay.
My daughter just messaged me. She needs me to go pick her up.
Yep.
So,
no worries, bud. I got you.
Okay, thank you. Have a good night, guys. See you next
too.
week.
You too.
Bye.
Take care.
You too.
All right. That second attack missed as well, unfortunately.
18. Okay. Well, that's it.
All right. Abishai is gonna take another bite out of you, Pearl.
Oh no.
Misses.
Then
All right. Guards are up. $30. Swings and hits. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Swings again. Hits again. And seeing these guys are tough, he ain't gonna fuck around. He's gonna go ahead and burn his action surge right away. And go for 2 more. First one's gonna miss. Second one hits. Pearl.
let's do the bagoom boom.
Okay. Oh, it's not a roll to hit. It's a saving throw.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. You're right. Sorry.
He will fail. Let's go ahead and roll
Right.
damage. 11 resisted down to 5.
One more. One more time.
So you can't do the boomstick one more time. You can take a normal pistol shot
Yeah,
for your
I know.
second attack.
Let me do because the stabby is not working. So let me see. Yeah, let's do the pistol.
Okay.
Right on his head.
Roll to see if you hit. You miss.
Today's not a good night. Okay.
Nothing else from you. Odess, you're up.
Frida.
All right. I'm gonna take a swing at this Abish. Well, yeah, I'm gonna take a swing at this Abishai because the Spirit Guardians don't take effect until his turn. Swing at him with my War Pick. It's the War Pick is silvered. I don't know if that makes a difference. I didn't know how to put that on here.
It will. So I'll have to do it manually, probably.
Okay.
That misses.
Won't even matter. It's gonna miss anyways. That is all. Well, that should have been an advantage because of.
Yep.
Salt.
So go ahead and try regular one more time.
A little bit better.
That'll hit.
Okay. You want me to drop the damage or?
Yeah, drop the damage on him. Let's see if it works. Because I'm pretty sure I put silvered into it. Nope. So
Looks like it. Something resisted.
No, it resisted because the computer's not reading it as silvered. So that's on my end. I gotta fix that. So anything else for your turn?
So with that, if I remember correctly, and this is where I get a little confused on this.
Mm-hmm.
So I have two things that I can use. One, the Divine Strike. Sorry. So I have Divine Strike, which allows me to add a 1d8 Radiant or Necrotic now. Make sure. Yeah, it says once on your turns when you hit a creature with an attack roll using a weapon, you can use the target, or you can cause the target to take an extra 1d8 necrotic or radiant damage. So did I have to declare that before the attack, or does it matter?
Normally you would, yeah.
Okay.
Um,
So then I
but
will leave that be.
No,
Then
you
with
can
that.
you can if you wanted it on there, you can retcon it because we're still in transition.
Okay. Because that comes into my next question of the one that I never really use. And that's that Storm Giant one that you gave me a while back.
So that one you got to read on because I think you need to bonus action activate it.
Yes. Okay. So then what I will do is I will bonus action activate it now, and it won't take effect until the next turn.
Why? Hold on a second here. I gotta swap out your shit too.
What's up?
No, I've been I've been looking at your guys' character sheets all night, and for some reason it's pulling up the old ones and not the new ones.
Oh, I see, because I'm on there twice now.
Yeah, so you guys are using, the correct character sheets, and I'm looking at your old ones. So,
Gotcha.
can you put all of your effects onto that new one, please? I'm sorry.
On the one that has nothing on it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I can do that.
because
I don't have anything else for my turn. So
I'm gonna delete that other one here in a second. So
okay. But yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Don't forget to add any temporary hit points you have.
I already did that. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, though. Okay, so that takes care of that. Let's try and bust out this last round. Misses. That should have been an advantage, though. That one will hit. We're going to change it to force. And we're going to do that again.
Shit, what else did I have on there?
Your belt.
Yeah, I think I found it.
Concentration for Spirit Guardians. That hits. That's Abishai 1. I need to add 4, 5, 6. Alright. Ungar. First one misses. Second one hits, and he's gonna Fury. Third one hits. fourth one hits. So 1, 2, 3, and I need to add 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 onto 4. Full. Guard number 2. Run in. And that needed to be at advantage. Hits. And he is going to do some extra radiant damage with that. Prince Highhammer gets his 2 strikes. First one hits. Second one hits. Alright, he got knocked prone. It's his turn. He is going to get up and flap his wings and take off 15 feet this way.
That's the start of his turn, right?
It is.
So we get reactions.
Yep, so all of the 5 of you will get a reaction against him. So go ahead and do those.
I'm gonna do my spirit guardians on him first.
Okay.
I want to try to grab him.
Okay. Go ahead and make a strength check, Silt.
What?
And give me 1 second on that, Katie.
This might actually work out perfect, though.
Does that...
Maybe not.
Did you drop the save and the damage, Brad?
Yes, yeah, I dropped the save and the damage on him.
Perfect, just making sure. And then Katie. You manage to grab onto him, but you are not able to keep him there, so you just get dragged along with.
Fine.
You and the prince are both being dragged.
I will just keep on.
Just keep on keeping on.
Yep.
Alright, so Abishai is going to take a bite at Sir Waddles and hit. And turn around with a second one at guard 3 and miss. Taddy is up. He is going to... I need his character sheet. Make sure I have the right one. I do, surprisingly. He will get advantage on his first psychic blade, which misses, and then his bonus action blade also misses, and he is going to start moving down. 30, that'll end his turn. Gallon.
I'm going to attack. Miss.
First one misses.
Misses too.
Second one also misses.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alright, Abishai 2 keeps taking off in flight. Sir Waddles.
Okay.
The powered rend hits.
Wait, no.
Yep,
that
was
sorry.
the wrong one. Got it.
Yep.
So I need to. There you go. All right, try that damage again.
Okay.
There we go. 6 points of damage.
Okay. Now, Pan's gonna. You know, and I forgot I have 2 attacks per round.
Do you?
Yeah, got it 5th level. Oh, that should have been an advantage.
Oh yeah, because you're a battlesmith. That's right. So first one hits. And let me double check. That should have done full damage, so I will give him an additional 7. Okay. That'll hit. With an additional 3. And then make 2 more attacks, because that's how many rounds you missed out on. We're playing new character rules for the first couple of weeks, so a little bit of leeway. Hits. Another 6 points of damage, and 1 more. Nice. For another 7. All right. I feel a little bit better now, because for a second there I was like, man, I way overpowered this fight. Is that it for you, Pan?
Yes.
All right, Silt.
Okay. Not letting go of him, but I want to get over here so that I have advantage.
Okay. It's like, wait a minute, but you've got fly going, so that's perfectly possible for you.
And then with the hand, my claw hand that I'm not holding on to him with, I'll attack.
Okay. And it looks like you don't need to put that radiant on every time. It's just if you want to change it to a different type, you have to add the new one, and we'll take off the old one. So.
Cool.
That hits.
There's damage. And
8 points, beautiful.
Can you tell me about weapon mastery? Does that apply?
It should. We never established what mastery property the claws have.
Okay. No, it says it has Vex, I think. Yeah, it says it has Vex.
Does it? Okay.
I don't know what that means, but
I've got a. There it is. Vex. When you deal damage to the creature, you get advantage on your next attack roll against the creature.
oh, okay.
So.
Not a lot. And I will just go ahead and try to hit him again. Oh
With
yeah,
a crit.
crit.
And with Eviscerate, which is what you rolled on the crit table, you get an additional 2d8 of damage.
Ooh. Should I roll that?
Yep, just roll it in the chat box. Alright. He's starting to look a little beat up. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, I'm just gonna keep holding on and keep flying with him so it's easy to hold on.
Alright. Brings us to Blue Abishai 1. Bite Pearl. Misses. Turn and bite guard 4. That hits. Rough. And that brings us to the top of the round with 3 minutes left, but these rounds, we can't get through another one for 3 minutes, so we are going to call it here for tonight. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Thanks, everybody, for coming to watch the stream. Super appreciate you. Tune in next week for hopefully the resolution of this fight. I'll see if I can streamline the NPCs a little bit. Get you guys more rules, and yeah, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.